had to swing by and pick up some flowers at Trader Joe's. These ones I absolutely love. They're gorgeous. So my house is a mess, and today I'm gonna designate to cleaning. How gorgeous these are. All of the different textures. They are so even fun to touch and be around them. I need to select which vase I want to put them in. I feel like my kitchen needs to be clean in order for me to fully enjoy. First things first, I have to start with the dishes because that is what's needed. It's so messy. These are clean. I need to put them away, and instead of reloading the dishwasher, I'm just going to hand wash the ones that are in the sink. Try doing the cups and plates and things together so you're not having to go everywhere. All right, so putting away the silverware isn't that fun, but I've come up with a system of where I'll put all the forks, knives, and spoons in each little subsection in the silverware carrier. That way, when I put it away, I just grab each section and put it down right away to speed up time and be more efficient. Now, since the dishwasher is a high-touch place when you open and close it, I just have to wipe everything down. Eliminating all the fingerprints really helps make the space a lot more cleaner, less messy looking, and sometimes I have hands dirty when I'm in the kitchen if I'm cooking and I'm just grabbing things from the refrigerator, and then it just kind of gets all gross and definitely needs to be wiped out. I've made wiping down the dishwasher, trash can, and refrigerator just a part of the routine, and also the stove. Now, your house is never going to be perfectly clean all the time, but if you're going to spend the time cleaning it, this is your time to perfect it as best as you can. I don't want to have to load a dishwasher and have to put the dishes away later, so I'm just going to do a hand washing here. I can do it a lot faster than setting an express wash anyway, and it was really cool because my husband saw me doing the dishes. He went and grabbed a kitchen dish towel and dried all the washed dishes and put them away for me, so that just helped me get this done even quicker. I like to get things done quickly as possible, and I go full force. If you're struggling to get even started, I would recommend doing the Mel Robbins theory, which she does the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And whatever it is that you're putting off, just do it. You have to get yourself out of a rut sometimes. Not gonna lie, I saw all the dishes and became overwhelmed because I didn't realize how out of hand it got. Which is why I also decided to hand wash, just because I felt that I would have more control over the time and just getting rid of it. Now, I do need to get rid of some cups and all the extra plates and bowls and things that we have. I'm just not going to do that today. Focus on doing what you can right now and maximize that time as efficiently as possible without feeling like you have to do everything right now. I'm loving the ladies who say, don't put it down, put it away. I'm not even close to being there yet, but I'm going to try to attempt to do that little by little, and hopefully it will grow and blossom into me doing that on a regular basis. Habits aren't created overnight. It takes time. I'd say that's a healthy habit to create. Okay, on a side note, my hair needed to be done, and it was looking really horrible, but I'm so happy I finally got it done. I went and I got a full highlight. The girl did a fantastic job. It was my first time going to her. I am not the most trusting person with people to do my hair. For some reason, I've gone to several people and they just didn't tone it right. And I was annoyed. But I just grew out my hair, let it go natural, and then I started messing around with it myself. And I was like, you know what? I can't even do the back. So I went and got it done. The girl did an amazing job. I'm so happy. I feel so much better. Tell me your favorite shows that you are currently either binge watching, finish watching, obsessed with. I like The Secret Millionaire on Netflix right now. It's within the top 10. They take ordinary people like you and me and they go on a show. They live in a mansion. They each have a box. One of them has $1 million and everyone has to try to find out who that is, vote them off, and it's so cool. Before I watched that one, I was into the love story with JFK Jr. and Jacqueline Bisset documentary. Carolyn Bisset, not sure why I said the other name. Sorry, Carolyn Bisset. That was super cool because it was in the 90s and also they were just real people that were influencers before influencers were even a thing. How awesome was that show? It's on Hulu. And then thirdly, I watched season 15 of the Beverly Hills Housewives. I thought it was okay. It wasn't like fantastic, but I do like that reality TV show. So check those out and let me know what you enjoy watching. I'm finally starting to see the progress that I've made because the kitchen is looking a whole lot better. I just need a quick caffeine boost. So I did recently buy this Smeg coffee machine. I love that it's the old school kind with the coffee pot. One, because it's just super cute. Two, it's going to make my house smell like coffee and I love that fragrance. My husband told me, "Oh, you mean you have creamer with a splash of coffee?" It was funny. He was so cute. I'm honestly really hopeful for a new movie to come out, something that I actually want to watch, something that's a little different. The last movie that came out that was really good and different was The Housemaid. I love that movie. I watched it 3 times in the theater and then I ended up buying it on Prime. So if you haven't watched The Housemaid movie, watch it. So I'm just going to quickly make an iced coffee. I'm loving this whole coffee thing, but I'm not really a coffee drinker. Okay, so I do need to get a passport because I need to start traveling and going places. What are your guys' plans for the summer? Do you guys have any every year tradition vacations that you like to do? Tell me in the comments and why. I'm just gonna quickly make some ice cubes. So basically Monin lavender is my favorite on Amazon. And it is just a nice flavor. And it's nice when these are made. Let's say you're in a rush and you have to go somewhere. I've never really been a travel person. One, because I had a full-time job and I was just focused on making money and I had no other life. And I don't do cruises. I've been on a cruise once, not my thing. Being on an airplane for hours seems to be terrifying, but I just got to do it. Once I actually go somewhere awesome like Greece, Italy, I don't know, St. Bart's, all those cool places, I think then I'm like, yeah, let's get on a plane. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's just count it down. It just, mindset is everything. I'm not there yet, but hopefully I will be. Now this was in the freezer, and when I went to put away the ice cubes, I noticed it was dirty. So if I see it, I'm going to clean it. Time to make some enchiladas. Let's do this together. I'm going to start out with a yellow onion. I just hand chopped this and was really paying for it because it felt like I grabbed these chopped onions and rubbed them on my eyeballs. I couldn't even see what I was chopping at some point because it was just so strong. Go ahead and use any type of cheese that you prefer. I'm using mild cheddar. Sometimes I'll do Monterey Jack as well. I personally like the Tillamook brand. No retained water organic chicken is what I buy because I find it's like the best of the best that you can get. It does cost a little bit more, but I'm willing to do that, especially with chicken. If you get like roast chicken, it won't be the same. Now, making chicken enchiladas will require a little bit of multitasking. I'm just gonna rinse off the chicken really quickly and put it to boil. I couldn't find garlic salt. If you have Laurie's garlic salt, that one's the best. I ended up having to put sliced onion, salt, and minced garlic in, and found the garlic salt later, so I just added it in then. If you're a vegetarian, just skip the chicken and zoom past the chicken. Sorry in advance. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that on medium heat and let it boil. Now, I don't know how to make traditional enchilada sauce. I'm just using the can. I do know how to make the green salsa from scratch, which is delicious, but I was craving the red. Disclaimer, this is not a healthy meal. I gotta have like some enchiladas and cheese once in a while and not starve myself. So I'm gonna do vegetable oil, this chicken bouillon sauce, and if you have flour, add it, because when you pour in the enchilada sauce, it's going to help stick to your tortilla better. Over the years, I've adjusted little things just to simplify everything and not make a mess. If you have a gas stove, it's going to taste so much better. So warm up your corn tortillas on the burner first and then put them in the warmed up vegetable oil. You can do it a little bit more crispy if you want. I just do a quick warm up with the vegetable oil. Now, disclaimer, the red sauce does get a little bit messy and you don't want it to go on your countertops and everywhere on your dishes. So it's up to you if you want to pour the sauce over like how I'm going to show you, or you could dip your tortilla after it's off of the vegetable oil into the sauce and then start. As you can see, the chicken was done boiling, so I just took it out of that pan and put it into a different one to cool. You could wait for the chicken to cool and shred it, but I'm not going to do that. I want to save time, get a cutting board, and I'm just going to chop up the chicken into smaller sizes so that way I can put them into the corn tortillas along with the yellow onions and the cheese. Now's a good time to preheat your oven to at least 300 degrees depending on how well your oven works. After we're done putting all the toppings and layering the sauce and the cheese on top of it, we're going to put it in the oven just to melt the cheese and warm up the enchiladas. My oven works really good, so I would say 12 to 15 minutes tops. Now go ahead and get creative and put your own toppings on this once you pull it out of the oven. It's so good. I actually put feta cheese on mine, Cholula sauce, sour cream, avocado slices, all the things at different times. Get creative. I hope you guys really do try this recipe. Let me know what you think. It is so good. All right, so after we were done eating that, I remembered the whole motivation for me to clean up my house was not only to get it clean, but I wanted to put my flowers in a vase. And by the time I got to it, I honestly was tired. And so I wasn't in my like high energy mode to take my time and really enjoy putting my flower arrangement together. And I had so many flowers that I technically could make 2 or 3 bouquets. So I ended up grabbing a vase and taking all the wrap off of the flowers and put them in the vase just because they did need to be put in water. And I'll just have to make adjustments later. It still turned out really pretty because the flowers are just good looking, but there's always next time. I'm trying to remember what I did after I made the flower bouquets. I'm sure a whole lot of nothing, but I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Come back and watch more of my videos. I'm needing to get more storage on my phone and continue to come up with ideas. First things first, I need to wipe the table down. I hadn't wiped it in a while and it was pretty dirty, so I'm just using my Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface cleaner. I love the way that their essential oils smell in the spray. And then I can get started on the flower arrangement. I think next time I should just do the flower arrangement first before I exhaust myself.